ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Carlos Rodon gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
He's set. Here it comes. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 107.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is good.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. From the stretch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Lance McCullers will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. McCullers has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now in the box, Jose Abreu. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. White Sox lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on the way, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Rodon, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Kyle Tucker would be next. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously, after tonight, one of these 2 teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? Next, it'll be Gavin Sheets. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball 1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Here's Jimenez going back on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Next to stand in is Jake Myers, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Waiting on it is Jimenez. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
He got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
The 2-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 1-0. Ready now is Leury Garcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. Altuve at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in next, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Anderson.
Stepping in next, Tim Anderson struck out in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Now here's the first offering. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The third baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. He's set. Here it comes. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The batter will be Luis Robert as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. A ball and a strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Astros.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 3rd home run of this series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Ronaldo Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Jake Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a curveball misses inside. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on the way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Maldonado leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez at second. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Houston leads this one 7-0. So here's Here's Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Low for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Lifted down the line in left. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Gavin Sheets. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. In there, 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next is Chicago.
And stepping in, Leury Garcia grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 7-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Now the first pitch. Chopper to short. Anderson brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock. Putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. That grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And the pitch. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the next to bat will be Luis Robert. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Anderson, the runner at first with two gone. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. They'll hold it second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, number 10.
Here's the pitch. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, and it's fouled away. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss for route number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Gurriel over at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're on top 7-2. Christian Javier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yasmani Grandal, and they could use a spark from him here.
Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, here is Eloy Jimenez, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
The 3-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next
First
up,
baseman.
Gavin Sheets. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, Leo.
Next to hit, Leury Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Three and one, here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 3. Jose Ruiz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Ruiz, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Kendall Graveman will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Yoan Moncada, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Yoan.
Now the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
This is foul right side. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good riding action to that thing, and it's balled in 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2. count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Yasmani Grandal would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More coming up from Game 5 after this.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real.
Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Anderson is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez has a play. 2 down. Next up for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. 3 hits and 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now, Yasmani Grandal flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The bat, the left fielder,
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Grandal on at first, nobody out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Gavin Sheets fouled away. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Popped him up. Correa calls for it. And that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. First pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there, 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's doing his job right here. Coming busting out of the bullpen, just executing down and away, getting nasty swings and misses. I know they're down late, but if you can get a rally going right here and get that tying run to the on-deck circle, maybe we have something.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Brooks Raley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0 to count.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Swing and a miss, good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. And now here is Yohan Moncada, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, center fielder,
Phil Maton will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Luis Robert will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hard hit down the line, and start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.